Hello everybody and welcome back to Evidar Plays Crusader Kings 2 After the End. So, we are Tavibo II, 16, newly married to our wife. The world is closing in around us. It's kind of chaos. Sierra Madre has taken over Deseret. The Empire of California has enveloped the valley, and they are at odds with Gran Francisco. Chateau has conquered East Snake. West Snake is expanding, but is at war. And we still haven't conquered Malheur. We have no heir. We need one. We married a California princess, I believe. Actually, does she have princess? She was just a patrician's daughter. Okay, I think we lost some points when we married her, but that's fine because she's got Quick, and Quick is good. So hopefully some smart kids. Now, what we need to do, we need to establish. Why are you fabricating? Yeah, we're fabricating claims. We don't have anybody with good diplomacy still. So, at this point in time, we have to look at the enemy and say, the enemy. We're not at war with them, but they are our enemy. And they're Mountaineer Gaian. We look at our enemy and we say, let's look at our options. Destroy our army and we race it again, which means we get more. We're still trying to build all of our our market villages and our trade posts so that we can maximize our money output as a tribe, as a tribal government at least. And so let's see, how are they doing? They have a lot of soldiers, event spawn, retinues, and otherwise. I think we raid Baker. Last we went off, I think we were just escaping our raid from the Salt Flats because we lost some troops in that fight. And I don't think we'll be able to raid the Salt Flats for a while now, so. Okay, that was a quick raid. Didn't see that coming, actually. Who are they at war with? They're at war with these guys, who are at war in two different scenarios. And West Snake is winning. We should try to change that. I mean, it's good that West Snake is beating back this larger, more scary country because of the circumstances. But I don't like the fact that it's West Snake getting bigger, because I want West Snake. And if West Snake gets bigger, it's hard for me to get West Snake. So we're going to we raid Baker. And we raid Salmon River. And I'm not sure if we go to raid Nez Perce at this time. They are losing money, and this is good for us. Alright, I think we can afford another market city. Just gotta make sure everything here is market cities. Oh. So yeah, I think we switched to Cassia. We put the market city in Cassia. And then we continue our raiding. Let's take a visit to Shoshone Falls. I don't think it'll go well, because they're not at war with any. Oh, now they're at war with somebody. They're trying to conquest Summit. Whoever is the leader of Shoshone Falls, this guy, he's trying to conquest Summit. And so his soldiers aren't around. Exactly. They're over here, but they're not around. He's going to be a bit bothered that we're doing this. spy in here. We should be building legend. We need to be training troops. Do we need to proselytize? Yeah, we need to proselytize in Cassia. Okay. Got that out of the way. Let's keep moving forward. You got to keep succeeding in these endeavors. Chateau is in a revolt, it looks like. The West Snake Revolt is revolting against Chateau. Or something. It's not very clear. How is our just basic crusade for Upland? I wonder where that is. Little Egypt and Kentuckiana. So, there's a crusade for the Catholic Christians here, and that's not me. So, I guess I won't worry about it. So, our spy master should be doing plotting right now because we're not focusing on anybody we can arrest. Not that we're necessarily trying to plot to kill this. Oh! Their army is here. It's time to back out. Luckily, we can do that because we are terrain-wise favored in that engagement. Sierra Madre is going through some revolts. So maybe I can raid the Salt Flats. No, I can't. I just lost. We can try. Faith Triumphant. I don't know what that is. Looks like we're at war, boys. Switch off of raiding. And now we're going to go fight with Malheur. With Heart Mountain. Against these... Oh, hello? Who are you? Who are these raiders? Can we even go through here now? Are we... Oh, shoot. We're stuck. We're about to hit Hawaii. Will we win this fight? I'll put myself on the flank. I might die. And that could be the end. Fortunately, our army was a lot better. Well, we lost before we could even get there. So it looks like they're still... Wait. Are they still paying tribute to me? Well, the Trailblazers, I think, are sort of my enemy now. It's hard to say. They are going for the Kingdom of Cascadia, it looks like, in terms of de jure ownings. And that's not necessarily my goal. My goal is definitely the Kingdom of Idaho here, which doesn't look as much like Idaho as I would prefer. But that's why I made the thumbnail the way I did. Do I lower my troops? I don't know. Troops are always raised. Always. I think we can go for Chateau again. Because I think their army is busy moving away now. Oh, no, they're not. If they start moving, then I know it's trouble. I don't know what they're standing there for, though. Okay, now they're moving to Bannock. Now we just back off again. See if we can raid Baker. I don't think we can raid Baker. We're running out of people to raid. Do we raid Blackrock? It's a tough decision, man. How do we make more money? Who can we declare war on? What are our claims? What is our war situation? You know what? There is a map mode for exactly this. It's called Diplomatic Relations. And if you want to declare war on East Snake, that's a bad idea. If you want to declare war on West Snake, we should do that, I think. Nanisana. Well, Nanisana. These guys aren't Nanisana. They're still Juji Kigang. These guys are Nanisana. These guys are owned by Shoto, which is Nanisana. And all of these guys are Nanisana. So I don't think a holy war would be wise, especially since they have more troops and the terrain is always tough to fight in. We could do a border dispute, but they have a pact. They're allied with Choto, which this is just making me think that this guy needs to die. And I think it might be possible because we can invite some people. You know, the numbers are sort of in our favor to make it possible. As long as the cash permits. So now we see all the people join the plot, and that's 107%, which is enough for the chance to happen. And so, if we kill him, I do believe that his tributes, his allies will... So, this is a tributary system, and his ally, right here, will no longer be allies with him because of the death. So, I find it rather imperative that he dies. And, I don't need to lead anymore. We're not doing any dangerous fighting at the moment. Which is all the more reason to put your only surviving member of the dynasty on the front line. Yes, of course. And, you know, not at home with the wife, where you can grow a family, aka expand the dynasty and protect. Do I have any better chancellors? Not yet. I will protect the emperor because it means something. Did we run low on... Oh. What happened here? Guy just has a lot of soldiers. He hired a lot of soldiers. No raiding. Not raiding Jefferson. That just means they'll hate us. Whether or not we can assist the emperor with our soldiers is another question entirely, especially since it's very much in the favor of the guy conquering Sacramento at this very moment. So, can't see if the guy on the cataracts is going to move or not. I think... Do we attach? Can we attach? Who's this? Winona. Oh, I must have captured some people without realizing it. I'll just ransom, right? Yeah, that's good. That's good. We need money. Throw in the oubliette. She'll be paid for immediately. It's not a problem. I'm going to see. Can I attach? Yeah, that's the button. It's been a while. So I'll just let him use my soldiers. And he didn't even try. So we just go back now because our soldiers are far from home. Wonderful. Marshal. Why aren't you the marshal still? You need to be marshal. Get marshal. Can I? I can't. I wanted to, but I couldn't. Not a problem. So, back to considering money. Our monthly income is 267 the other way. Elmore is prospering. I didn't even think about the prospering aspect. Elmore is going to be making more money, but is going to be more susceptible to disease, which normally doesn't affect tribal people, tribal governments, because of agrarianism. So, does she like us? She doesn't like us because we are an infidel. Give her some money. Ask her to convert. Oh, what? We're being raided. We just lost to the Raiders because we did the absolute stupidest thing. The stupidest thing, yo. So we lost a bunch of soldiers. It's going to be expensive on the prestige because of the retinues. Emperor Neron of Machikes has decided to abandon nomadic life and settle down in Machikes with his followers, making it a new homeland for the Lanero people. Who is this guy and where? Oh, that is not my problem. That is very far from home. That's what I say until suddenly I'm being conquered by the Machikes. I guess they just left. I'll be a direct leader, I guess. Military-wise. Still war going on. Stop. What is this? It's a lot of light cavalry and special troops. We lose when we make that engagement. Wait for them to leave so they stop worrying about whether or not we're going to attack them. And now they're blocking the path to Reno. My emperor calls for aid, and I cannot help him because there are raiders. Why don't we have a commander? What? Get back. Where's the commander? Where are our commanders? Do I have to go into my minor titles and look down and see we've got all these commanders and none of them are being used? We've got no commanders for some reason. And that is unacceptable. What are you doing? Right, all my commanders are also these guys. Wonderful. Let's invite more commanders. I'm actually going to reassign my commanders now. This guy is not the commander we want. Neither is this guy. Neither is this guy. And I think these are acceptable numbers. So that's an army. I didn't even check their stats. Let's see what this guy's got going for him. Just a lot of martial. This guy's going for him. He's a duelist. What's this guy going for him? He's brave. They're nothing special for commanders, but they have the martial, and that does matter. The martial ability. Let's see. While that's going on, we can raid Baker again soon. We should try to raid East Snake after this war because they're in a bit of a pickle, and that's good for us. Yeah, military innovations, that's cool. Gem Canyon prospers, that's very good. Alright, Gran Francisco. They don't have a lot of troops. I think they're out of resources for the troops. Alright. I wasn't paying attention at all. But if I were to attach myself to his army, I give my body in the service of the Emperor, sir! Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna go back and try to conquer Sacramento. Hey, I thought we attached our dude. We must assist the Emperor in combat, despite the fact that he totally has it. He doesn't need our help. We're providing moral support. Unyielding. Unyielding. Always go unyielding. That's a good one. All right. Our entirety of our religion, our territory is now Ascetic faith. So we can live with that. Now we need more territory to convert to the Ascetic faith or something. Do have a lot of karma. What can I do with that? Let's check out the religious tab. Just a bunch of stuff. Nothing really particularly interesting about it. It's not a very particularly expansive religion. And since we are technically a reformed religion, it doesn't need reforming because we're not reformed pagan. It's just ascetic. And I guess we're just helping conquer this place. I think we get money for it. It's not. We're being raided. Yikes. Empire of Count Nerin the Hunter is no more. Okay, this empire just collapsed, as we were talking about it earlier. That's funny. The Machikis is collapsed. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Now, they're fighting and winning. They did it. We did it. Yay. Now let's go home and upgrade some buildings. Here we can finally start putting some prestige to work, I think. Training ground or weaponsmith. I think training ground goes here. These raiders are not moving, but they are not exactly going anywhere. There's not much. They failed. They didn't raid. They were just kind of sitting there, not raiding. They could have done. They could have raided. They could have won as a siege, but for some reason they couldn't or didn't. I don't understand. I could use someone to train with. Getting friends, and I finally fulfilled the make a friend ambition. Now we can have another, like groom and heir. We kind of do need the extra fertility at the moment. We could use a large family regardless, so we don't immediately lose the game. Fingers crossed. Yeah, disband this army. Reform it. So we can begin raiding West Snake again. Actually, East Snake. We're still raiding East Snake. Everybody form up. It seems that East Snake has broken free of Chateau. Chateau doesn't exist anymore. It's conquered by Saskatchewan, and that's scary. It's a big old blob. Do we have anybody to make allies with? We could be trying to be on good terms with. I think they're gonna come get us now. Let's go back. Yeah, they're coming to get us. West Snake is an easier target. Also, we went down in stewardship, it looks like. And that's not great. It means we're losing efficiency in managing our titles. I don't like it. What is this guy doing? Why is he chasing up here? We captured a dude in battle. He's just Shaman Peo Peo of Clarkston. Nanisana. They're heading the Gem Canyon. I think I need to make an immediate detour down into Malheur because they're coming up through here, and I think they're going to try to go through Salmon River. But I don't know if they're going to do that. But if they try to take us, we'll win. And they're not trying to take us. I said we'll win. That's not certain. And now my mother is dead. Well, that's a shame. Our mother is dead. Wow. Spy Master? We don't have very many good Spy Masters, but Tate should do. I'm assuming it's Tate. Tutor. Dude. My friend's awesome. He's got amazing stats. Alright, designated regent. Nellie Shaw. I think... Oh, no, she's a lunatic and has the great pucks. Anybody who doesn't quite like us? Everybody here is pretty much a fan of us, and that's a good position to be in. So we're going to put this guy as Wesipugu. Yes, he's going to be the dude. They're trying to subjugate. They're trying to subjugate. And it's almost and it's sort of working. And that's scary because that means they're about to win a war that I don't want them to win. But now they're losing. And I think they just white pieced. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Now I can ruin their day a little bit. I get good... I think he or I got good personal combat skill. I wasn't reading. I brave. I am brave now. Alright, let's see. We can afford to build another market village. Or market city. So let's do it. I think... Wait, we've got a ton of money. We could build 2. I wasn't even paying attention. Where did it come from? I'm confused. This is what happens. Hey, who's this? Grand Columbia. Oh. Alright. That's a thing. Do we have anybody better for chancellorship? Tate is a better chancellor. So I will tell him to fabricate claims here. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to lose a bunch of prestige and money and faith or something to start a war with this guy so I can conquer. Okay, now they're getting subjugated the other way. Potential vassal allied troops. What if I do this? I lose karma and we'll lose gold. But I want it to happen. I want to take Baker as soon as I can. So I need money. And I need the money faster. I need the money. Give me the money. Well, I think this is where we do it. I'm gonna take the border dispute for Baker. Nanisana religion people hate us. Well, in our realm hate us. Oh, where did these guys come from? Just run. Get out of here. Run. What are these guys? Who are these raiders? Oh, man. I'm so confused. What the heck? Now I'm stressed. I mean, I am stressed. Where did this guy come from? What's he doing? I lost some soldiers. The Lions of Judah rise. Rise Safarian, okay. It's a... That's a fight. Well, if we can win the war faster than the other guys can. Oh, that's not what I want. I want you to... Pressing all the keys. I know all the buttons. And so, Can we beat them to Salmon River? This is risky, because... Okay. I don't think we can beat them to Salmon River. Just go down here and fight these guys here. My commander is lost. He died. He did die. Alright, how's the war looking? It's looking more in favor of me right now, but it looks like it's about to change. I'm about to take this. I'm about to take the church at Nez Perce. And I hope that'll be good enough. Can I offer him peace for enforced demands? Doesn't look like it. Not yet. He may have given up, but he's not going to give it to me. I still have a higher war score than the other conquering guy. But our war is over. So we have finally acquired Baker. First land expansion in a while. Woo! Our domain is too big. At this point, switch to rulership. And I think that should grant us... higher domain. But it's... What happened to my wife? What happened? What? What the? She died 3 years ago. Huh? Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you next time.